Hey there, folks. Foggy here. Welcome to day 297 of my year of solo board gaming. I appreciate those of you who stuck with me, and this is the last you'll see of Maquis for the remainder of the year, and maybe even forever. I just did a recording, and I got really frustrated halfway through because I felt like I just kept running into the same thing, where I can't do what I need to do because I just keep getting workers arrested, and that it stopped feeling like it was fun. And I'm sure this for you guys have stopped feeling like fun like 3 videos ago. John, Red Sable, I really appreciate you guys sticking with me. Uh, but this has been. I lost it a few moments ago on the other video, and the only reason I'm saying that is because I want you to know that I get frustrated, but I don't want you to hear me dropping f bombs like crazy. We're gonna give this one more try. It's the missions are bomb for the officer and assassination. Now, assassination has to be done last, cannot be done first. That's eliminate all Maquis units. This mission must be accomplished last. Now, basically means you have to be at a point where the number of soldiers is equal to the number of guards going out. So, if you're only at a 3 and there's 3, you've eliminated 3 Maquis officers, then you're fine. But that has to be done last. The other one is that a German plane has landed in the southeast field. The pilot is a hotel nearby. Perfect time to strike. You have to get a weapon and an explosive up to here, and you do not have to worry about returning from it. You can die during the mission, and you're fine, or get arrested. But until then, the southeast field and the southeast room are not available. So I've just marked these off, both Radio B, spare room, and field. So let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to give this one more try. I will be honest, there is a certain level of frustration that has kicked in, that has set in with the arrests. And just feeling like it's a complete crapshoot as to whether or not I can actually make any progress. And I think that's where the frustration is setting in, is that it feels like there's no point in trying, but we're going to give it another try nonetheless. We're going to send somebody out to Pont-l'Evêque first. Our main goal this round is just simply to get medicine and food. They're going to send somebody to the grocery. Well, that goes. So let's go to the doctors and Radio B. So fortunately, we can go ahead and send somebody over to Radio A to get some money. They're going to send somebody to the fence. Okay. So our first move is just simply get some medicine, and then we're going to drop some money into the field. And then everyone comes back. All right, so this time we're going to send somebody to the grocers. They're going to send somebody to Pont du Nord. We're going to send somebody off to the field. They're going to send somebody up to the fence. And this time we're going to send somebody out to the cafe. We're going to get that fourth worker pretty quick. All right, so we're not going to bother grabbing the food from here because we'll just simply bring back an extra worker, but we do have some money now. Okay, next turn. What have we used so far for patrol cards? Both fences, both grocers. Looks like both Radio A's are still out. So if I want to use Radio A, that's going to be tricky. I think my best bet at this point is to hit Pont-l'Evêque first, because there's still a Pont-l'Evêque out there, and knowing my luck, I will get caught if I don't secure that. Radio A, so I lose Radio A. I will send somebody to the doctors. They're going to send somebody to Pont du Nord. Send somebody to the grocers. They're going to send somebody to Radio B. And then I'm going to send somebody to the poor district. I'm going to actually go ahead and use medicine and food to boost the morale up by 1. And they're going to hit Roberad. Yay. Okay. So we're bringing back food and medicine, and we're immediately just going to convert it into a boost in morale. It's important because we're about to lose some morale. But that's really the only thing I did on this turn. Was move it up by 1, because then when we move to 3, it goes down by 1. All right, our main goal now is to go ahead and get Radio A secure. So we'll do our branching out, try to get another thing, and then we'll also try to hit the grocers. Hopefully not get anybody arrested, which is unlikely. All right, so first up, we're going to hit Pont-l'Evêque. They're going to hit the grocers. We're going to send somebody to the doctors. They're going to send somebody to Pont du Nord. We're going to send somebody to Radio A. They're going to send somebody to the poor district. And then we're going to send somebody out to the cafe. They're not going to do anything. We'll send them out to the field just so we have them distinguished. I want one less person out there. There we go. All right, this is better. So we're going to have some more money dropped. The person in the field can't pick it up. You always have to pick up money on the next turn. We'll also bring back one more medicine. There we go. Okay, next turn. We're going to send somebody out to Pont-l'Evêque. I know this seems like a familiar path now. Send somebody out to the doctors. They're going to send somebody to the fence. We're going to send somebody out to the spare room. They're going to hit Radio A. And we're going to send somebody out to the field. And they're going to hit Pont du Nord. So now, the person from the field gets the money. We're going to use the money to make the chemists. And then we're going to also get one more medicine. Everybody comes off. Okay. We're going to hit Pont-l'Evêque. Let's see what we've got for expected locations. Looks like it's going to be Radio B and Radio A. Radio B and Radio A. So to go Radio A first, which Radio A is currently out for? Let's see, it's Radio A Rue Barat. So if I go Radio A now, they'll go Rue Barat, and then the other one will be Radio B. Otherwise, it'll be Radio B, and then I'll just simply be able to continue my way back this way. So did we remove everybody? We did not remove everybody because there's no reason for these people to be out there. All right, so we're going to actually hit Radio A first. They're going to go Radio B. Send somebody to the doctors. They're going to hit Rue Barat. We're going to send somebody to the Pont-l'Evêque so we don't lose everybody. There is still a chance that I might get somebody arrested. If I'm really unlucky, it'll be the doctors. Pont-l'Evêque Black Market. And then we'll send somebody to the chemist lab, sort of putting all our eggs in one basket. Grocers. Okay, good. Yay. We're going to have a weapon dropped here. And then we're going to also get one medicine, trade that in for explosives. We'll still get another medicine from the doctor, and everybody can come back nice and safe. And then everybody goes this way. Okay, so we're on to day 6. Morale goes down again. This time, we are simply going to send somebody out to the grocers first. We are going to try to get that food. They're going to go to Pont du Nord. We're going to send somebody off to go get the weapon. Pont-l'Evêque. We're going to send somebody to go recruit another worker because we'll need one in just a moment. They're going to go to the fence, and we're going to complete this mission. And they're going to hit the black market, and then that's all 4. All right, so we get the food from here. That means that we're going to be able to get another worker. I'm not going to grab the food and then put it back. That's stupid. We're going to take the weapon from the field. Weapon and the explosives go for the bomb. This worker gets arrested on their way back, but they are successful. We have completed one mission. Now that the mission is completed, these are all available. We're now on 7. So now the challenge is get as many police killed. Sorry. That's a horrible thing to say, and I'm probably going to get demonetized. If I had any of my videos demonetized, they're not, because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. All right, so we kind of have to get a safe house going, I think. So we're going to try to start to get this route established. All right, let's hit grocers first. They're going to hit the poor district. We're going to do Black Market next. Now, there is a card. It is like Grocer's Black Market Radio B. That is my bane. And it is not out there. It's right here. So we're good. So the second person is going to go to Radio A. We're going to send somebody else out to Radio B. They're going to send somebody to the fence. And I think this last person, there's not really a place to put them, so we're just going to keep them. Let's send them to the field, even though they can't pick up on this round. They're going to send somebody out to Polivek. Sorry, Rubaradat. I always say Rubarat. It's actually Rubaradat. I don't know why I keep saying it that way. We're going to have a weapon dropped. We're going to get some food. And I think we're going to sell the food for money. Actually, instead of a weapon, I think we're going to get money dropped. And then we're going to sell the food for money, which is going to lower the morale by 1. Everybody comes back. All the police go away. Go up. We do have to worry about trying to keep the poor... Like, I think we actually want to kind of start hitting the poor district a lot. This is going to get shuffled. I think what we want is we want a safe house here. So my first move is... I think I'm going to send somebody to Radio B. Somebody to Radio B. They're going to hit the grocers, which is really where I was going to go next. We're going to hit the spare room. They're going to send somebody to the black market. We're going to send somebody to the field. They're going to send somebody to the fence. And I'm going to send somebody to the cafe because I don't want anybody else getting arrested. Rhubarda. There we go. Okay, so unfortunately I wasn't able to get the grocers. I'm getting 2 food, or 2 money. We're getting a safe house established. And that means these people are safe. Please come off the board. And the morale is going to go down by 1. So now, what my strategy here is, let's get as much food as we can. We'll continue to get things taken care of here. But we're going to send somebody up to Radio B to get a weapon. That'll be my first move. They're going to send somebody to the fence. I'm going to send somebody to the poor district. And the reason I'm being risky like this is because I still think I can get... I don't have to block both of these. Pont l'Evêque. So I do have to send somebody out to the black market. They're going to hit the doctors. And I'm going to go... That's the wrong color. I'm going to go ahead and hit the grocers. And they're going to hit Radio A. That's it. Okay, good. So we're going to get a weapon drop. These folks all come back. We're going to get some food. And we're going to trade food and that to get morale raised by 1. We're not going to do anything at the black market. That's just filler. Let's move all you off. Okay. So now we're going to send somebody out to Radio B again. Because I need to keep the weapons supply going. They're going to hit grocers. Stupid grocers. Send somebody to the field. They're going to send somebody to Radio A. Only now I can actually start to kill people. But morale is going to start to drop. So I need to make sure that I'm also trying to do what I can to get morale going. And the part of the problem is that the grocer keeps getting occupied. So... All right, third person is... I could send somebody to the chemist lab, but they run the risk of not coming back. I think what I need to do is... I don't want to do anything with either of them. Like, I feel just like the only thing I can do is have somebody in Radio B. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's all I can do. So they're going to go radio... They're going to go cafe... Somebody's going to go Pont l'Evêque and field. Just keep them out of the way so they can't get arrested. Okay, so We're going to take the weapon. We're going to actually remove one from the board. Morale's going to go down by 1. And the soldier track goes up by 1. We lose that weapon, but we're going to get another weapon back from Radio B. Thank you. These two come back. These all come off the board. Okay, so we're sending out somebody to Radio B. They're going to... Stop hitting the grocer on my first turn. What is going on here? Hey, hey, hey. Okay. We're going to send somebody to the field. They're going to hit Radio A. This is seeming very familiar. Radio B. And then the grocers, and then the black market. And then we're just going to go to the field. Can't do anything there, but we'll go to the field anyway. And they're going to send out a red unit to Rubarat. So now we're going to eliminate yet another. I wonder if I can do that during the placement. Yeah, I don't think I can. So again, we're going to do the same thing. We picked up the weapon to kill the blue guy. And then the Radio B is going to drop another weapon there to keep that flowing. But now we've lost another soldier. So that'll be 2. And so I really do have to hit. And then we're going to hit here. That's going to lower morale by 1. So now we're at 5 guards, and I still got to figure this out. I have to hit the grocer more than I have to hit the Radio B. They're going to send somebody to fence. I'm sending somebody to Radio B. They're going to go to Pont de Nord. We're going to send somebody to the poor district. Now, the poor district, I don't have to worry about them actually returning home safely. Radio A. And then we'll send somebody out to the field. Pont l'Evêque. Okay. These last 2 should have been red officers. Sorry. Let's move them up there. All right, so the first thing I have to do is bring back the food, which I immediately am going to use to trade that in with the medicine so that I go up by 1 in morale. And fortunately, they have a safe path back, so I don't lose them. We're going to use a weapon to take away another blue dude, which means actually I think I was supposed to put out a 5th one. I had them at the poor district, grocers, and Radio B. Black market. They would have gone black market. That would have kept my guy from getting out. So we're at 3. Sorry about that. Screwed up a little bit there. 3 officers. Fortunately, Radio B can drop out another weapon. And we're going to go down here. So now here the problem is that I really do need to hit food, weapon, and poor district so I can raise the morale. Right now we're putting out 5 officers. Only 3 are dead. And the morale is going to go down by 1. Can I do it? Let's find out. We'll hit grocers first. They're going to hit Radio B. We're going to hit poor district. Radio A. I think we're doing 3 officers, so yeah, the 2 of them like that. We're going to send somebody to the field. They're going to hit Pont l'Evêque. Rubarat, Bardot, say it correctly, and then black market. All right, so we're going to lose another worker, but they are able to complete their mission. The food from here and the medicine we already had, that's going to bump it up by 1. We get this, so we can take away another officer. Yeah, I think this is the problem. Soon as I do that, as soon as we kill that officer, We're now going to be at the end of the turn. We still had one Malise that we had to go, but we move into day 14, comes down, and we have failed. So we came close. We came closer than we have before in the past. Still a tough mission. I think I had to boost the morale at least once beforehand to keep the number of officers down, and they kept grabbing grocers. So that's one where I think maybe had I focused on getting grocer one turn instead of radio B first, that might have made a difference, but who knows. But at least that one I felt was a little bit closer and a little bit more fair. But I do feel like this game has a very small board. Everything's very tight on it. But as a result, it feels like the things that you need to do to actually get through, you're not going to be able to do. It's just very difficult to actually accomplish that. But nonetheless, we did get one mission complete. We did not get the other mission complete, and that's where we stand. Folks, thank you for joining me through Maquis. We will not be playing Maquis tomorrow. Don't worry. There will be no more Maquis for the remainder of the year. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all later. Thanks.